Welcome back to the adventures of House Durrandon, the hated lord. I mean, I feel like this time around we're going to be focusing a lot on repairing his reputation quite significantly, because he is not doing well, huh? 3 years time before we can switch over to rulership, I feel like that might be a safer idea. The lord actually, I was going to say he's only got -11. That's our opinion of him. We need to sway King Clarent to the Iron Throne to make sure that we're not branded a traitor and having our titles revoked and things like that. Dishonorable is currently sitting at a nice and smooth level 20, or -20 I should say, and of course, it's technically level 2. Of all of this has come from the fact that he was plotting and murdering before we actually played as him, so this isn't really my fault too much. Then, of course, we've got Wounded as well, but that's nothing to worry about. Ruthless is great. If we need to quickly grab up territory, that's okay, that's doable. Oh, God. What are we going to do about things then? Well, first things first, we need to make sure that we've got a good Justicia, who we do, who is currently trying to fix everything that's wrong with the realm. Our councillors hate us? Oh, God. We'll do nothing for now. I don't want to annoy any more vassals. What do our vassals think of us, more importantly? That's the thing that matters. It's horrible. This is a bad situation. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different factions there, I believe, to do with, or 3 different factions. Lord Paramount Hale is currently 8,000 men strong. Luckily, we've kept all the strongest provinces for ourselves, and we have the most men because we've been putting development points into Storm's End. We've been spending a lot of money on the sort of infrastructure, and obviously, in turn... Why does it never let us put Crown Focus down? It's... Oh, wow. So this guy... Is this like the Carling bloodline that we had previously? Oh, he's good. Ronald the Bold, because we are a descendant of Durran Godsgrief, wants to join our court. I'm truly blessed by my blood, of course. Fantastic. Welcome aboard. And then we can sack one of our councillors and potentially piss someone else off. I wanted to do this manually just in case it fired a lord or something. There you are. Wow, okay, that's very good. That might help out a lot for the upcoming rebellions, which I'm going to more or less guarantee that we're going to get. What can we do to make our character better immediately? Well, first things first. Summer fairs, feasts, basically have to be, I think maybe just feasts, not worry about the summer fairs too much, basically have to be at the top of our priority always. The second we've got enough gold for it, and the second it's available, we need to go for it. Those who love get love in return. Rich coming from Lord Paramount House Durrandon. What's our heir like? Family person, kind, curious. He could be very good. He could be very, very good. Lord Monsoon. This guy, of course, has had no kids. If he were to die, it actually wouldn't be that bad, in my opinion. Because we're playing as our younger brother, who's actually would be fairly well liked as a ruler, obviously being kind, family person. Paranoid is okay, because it'll stop him being assassinated. Roth is not ideal. Besides that, though, he's not a terrible character. Oh, we did just lose Curious. Like, actually, the second I clicked off him, that's hilarious. Well, it's just a case of, I think, biding our time until the round was sort of smoothed over a little bit. Now, we are still trying to work on the Dragon Age. That's our #1 goal, and as per usual, we're going to try and heist the Citadel. See if we can't grab a book out of things here. So where is Steel Artifact? Why can't we do that? Have we tried recently? Oh, he's in seclusion. So we need to wait until the diseases left Old Town when they open up the gates to the Citadel. We're going to sneak in and try and grab that Fire and Blood book, which will teach us how to hatch this dragon. Then we're going to hatch this goddamn dragon. I have not forgotten about Summerhall. I know a lot of people have been concerned about that in the previous episode. People have been asking me why I've not been colonizing that or saving money for it, simply because it's much more valuable for us to smooth over problems with the realm, which we have a lot of right now, obviously. So if we can deal with that first and foremost, that's going to allow us to obviously get Summerhall in the future. If we don't, we might end up losing the Stormlands at the rate we're going. This guy is very, very bad. I mean, he's very unlucky as far as how things have gone, and his area's coming out pretty bad as well. Sure, 20 gold for... No, we can't afford it. I'm sorry, you're already good enough to... Well, he's not, but he's okay enough for me to not worry about that type of thing. There we go. Improve relations. Thank you, mother. Much appreciated. Should we sack her? Put a... Honestly, she's so good with her 21 diplomacy. She could do a lot of good work here. In fact, we should be swaying her instead. Fabricated evidence. Someone tried to have me arrested by treason, but he did not believe their lies. Oh, God. That could have been the end of it, because he could have just revoked the Stormlands from us. Okay. Auto stop plots is enabled. I can't afford to piss anyone off, and I also can't afford to die, and will imprison whoever refuses it. A good message is what she needs. Let's get her on our side, and that will in turn hopefully help get the king on our side a little bit more. Who's refusing then? He is a Stormlander, took him in prison. He's raised the flag and rebellion. We'll deal with that in a minute. She is a Stormlander, took her in prison. How has she inherited that? There we go, good. One down. He is a Stormlander, he can stay around. Pierce of Woodmere, get rid of him. Excellent. This is dealing with a lot of upstart vassals. You're fine. And that's it. Okay. Can we ask you just to end plot? He's saying no. Lord Paramount is my liege. Base reluctance -3. Okay, we won't worry about that too much. One in rebellion, so we can revert that and give it to someone else. That guarantees a good vassal for us for the time being. Not good, huh? Let it rot, let it rot. We could obviously ransom them out and pay for Summerhall or something like that. I think it would be better ransoming them out and spending the money making our vassals like us a little bit more. That would be a much better use of the gold, just dishing out amongst our vassals instead. Anyway, let's deal with this. And we could always revoke this because he's going to open rebellion and give it to yet another lord, another storm lord. Clamp him in irons and let's put the troops down. Alright, good. That's a great start. And I'm going to offer you peace and enforce demands. Thank you very much. And then we'll revoke your title. Boom. Alright, what do we want to do? So what province was this again? Shipbreaker Bay. Oh, that should be ours anyway. I'm kind of happy to hang on to that one. Because it's part of our de jure domain, right? So we might as well hang on to that and keep it for the time being. We don't have a second castle. I think we need to start consolidating our land a little bit. For the simple reason that war is coming, whether we like it or not. Well, I mean, war is going to come either way. Oh, they've moved back to King's Landing. War is going to come either way. Either we're going to have rebellions declared on us, or we're going to want independence, eventually, when we want to reform the religion. So when that comes, we're going to need to make sure we've got a decent amount of our own personal troops at our back, because our vassals are going to be maybe slightly pissed off. Perhaps I can place a bet. We're not going to. I just thought I'd press the button for the fun of it, really. What do you think? Minus 56. Banefort. Now, who are the High Lords then? Because it looks as if some things have changed. We've, of course, got Nymeria Martell. The Martells are staying in power. We've got House Florent. So House Florent are closely related to all the other great houses of the Reach anyway. They're all kind of interlinked. Blood of Garth Greenhand there. So Garth Gardner. The Gardner dynasty basically gave every other dynasty every other dynasty in the Reach. They all claim descendant from this guy. Now, I believe Cersei Florent was... Am I remembering this right? She was a high member of House Tyrell as well, or married off... Might have been Mace Tyrell's wife, I don't remember. So they kind of are not too unexpected to see them as High Lords there. We've got in Castle Lock House Westerling. Jane Westerling, I think, is probably the most notable member of that one, or at least one most memorable from the books, let's put it that way. Those are, again, not really much of a surprise. They're quite a powerful house inside the Westerlands. Then we've got still the Tullys in the Riverlands. We've got the Arryn still in the area. And then in the north, we have the Starks. Arsa Stark. 5 living members. Wow, they're not doing too well, huh? Well, things are looking really bad for House Stark. They need to get a move on. They pull their finger out there. Arsa. Ban this channel. Okay. Well, let's let some time tick. Let's have a little bit of a montage. We're not having a montage, but let's let some time tick and hopefully pray that we can smooth over relations. Going to be doing a lot of micro, and it's not going to be fun to watch. So I'll quickly do what I can with that one, and then hopefully we can come back to things without having to worry so much about doing things and pissing off all of our vassals. Well, that could have been a lot worse. I'm actually fairly surprised he came out charismatic negotiator. Not... Oh, he's garbage. He's really, really bad. Let's just marry him off to anybody. Honestly, if we can find someone with a good content, like, she'll do. Quick. Oh, House of Elaine. We don't want to ruin that. I'm gonna find anybody. Let's go ruler, no. Diplorange, yes. Find anybody with genius and just get him to court. I can't. Women, married, no. I should have just loaded the filter, huh? Anybody who's willing to come to court, I'm gonna try and get him over here. She cannot because her brother's a lord. She is fine. She'll do. Send gift. Minus 66 opinion. Oh shit. Or not. She won't do. What about you? Her father is a lord. What about you? You're fine. Minus 76 opinions. There's no way in hell she's going to come to our court. Shara. She would work again if she didn't hate us. Okay, hilarious. Oh, God, there's no one. Oh, man. What if we go for quick instead then, rather than genius? I'm just trying to take whatever we can get at this stage, to be honest with you. So. Opinion. She'll do. Her father's a lord. You'll do. Minus 41. Send her a gift takes up to 0. Oh, God, we'd have to sway her for ages as well. It's the best we've got. Sway her, send her a gift. Oh, I mean, let's see if we can't just bring her over here. Buy a favor, nothing. We could try and kidnap her. But let's just see if the sway works and we can bring her over to try and ensure that the family lives. As important as it is to keep our... Oh, I'm not... No. I'm not granting permission our rival Dennis Durrandon to marry. Get the hell out of here with that nonsense. As important as it is to keep our Justicia on board, the character who's going to remove that dishonor and that tyranny from our character, keeping the family alive, I would say, is more important, because if our head rolls, we've got to ensure that there's someone else ready to take the throne, and even then, it's very unlikely we're going to lose everything. Let's put it that way. I will ask her, of course. Ask her, and then she will say, probably absolutely not. Talking private, yeah, good. Diligent, trusting, diligent. We good? That might be enough to buy a favor. I'm not entirely sure, though. Swaying 2 people, huh? I mean, I think that's a lie. Thank you. Alright, now what about now? Buy favor? Yes, there we go. Blackmail the vassal. No, do nothing. Do not annoy my vassals. Thank you. Our father's now a lord. Are you fucking shitting me? Are you joking? He inherited it today. He inherited it today. Ooh, this game. Why? Why is it so difficult so suddenly? Okay. Well, attractive. I'll take anybody who's attractive at this point, for the love of God. We need anybody. Jesus, you'll do. Baina. Father's the Lord. She'll do. Minus 43 opinion. Send her a gift. Sway her. Buy a favor. Nothing. That's 80 gold we're never getting back. Oh my God. Send her a priceless work of art. There we go. Good to know. She liked it. 15. Right, that might be enough to buy a favor from her when we can afford it, which is going to be a while. Oh, shit. Oh, he died. Thank God. That was very convenient. Buy a favor, please? No. We've got to swear a little bit more. She's a good character, though. Nice. She's improving relations. Okay, our mother's still doing a good job, even if nothing else. She's also a High Lord. She's a Stormlander. Okay, kind of cool. She might just accept a marriage, then. Her Monsoon? No. No, under any circumstances. Well. There we go. My lord, I've spent the past month trying to improve your good reputation. I've sent many ravens, and we've changed to Sonor by minus 10. Oh, there we go. That was actually all that it took. Buy a favor. 50 gold. You are generous. You are a nice lady. Please marry my brother. Invite to court. Yes. Welcome to court. She's 20, which is fine. Obviously, she's attractive as well, so hopefully they will have plenty of children for many years. Oh, our prestige is... Our piety is 0. Okay, we're actually getting 0.5 per month now. Thank God. Because our dishonor has dropped down, so we're actually gaining something out of that. That's absurd. Right, arranged marriage, her and Monsoon. Boom. Nice. You're welcome, by the way. I went to a lot of effort for her. Okay, so why don't we ransom out those people from our prison? So you can get out 145 gold. I want Summerhall. I think Summerhall is a great idea, and plus it's quite a nice little province as well that we can just sort of keep for ourselves, because we're under our domain limit, or we're under our domain limit, I should say. What about you two? Who are you? Harris Musgood. They won't pay for him. We could also revoke... No, we don't want to revoke that. Was she not a traitor? I might turn off auto-stop plots and just keep doing this for the gold. It seems like a pretty decent idea, huh? Still got no righteous imprisonment, but we could try against some of these guys. Obviously not the king, that won't work. In prison, nope. In prison, yes, thank you very much. Forley, nothing. In prison, Monfred, welcome. So one of them escaped. Monfred Durrandon is now in our prison. Why you? Why do you want to fabricate evidence of our treason? Oh, god damn it. M-plot. Why? Why did she care? I've no clue. Do we have some of her land? No, we absolutely don't. She's got stone dance? No, that's not true. Why is that highlighted? Very strange. She must have like a province there or something, or a castle. Can you not? Let's sway her then. Seeing as we're not doing anything else, it might just get her to stop her plot, because apparently she might be successful with that plot. Everything else is fine. I've not got really much else to worry about there. Let's let some plots tick through. And, like I said before, see if... Oh, God. Wensington. Descendants of... Those are descendants of House Durrandon, aren't they? Or are they Baratheons? Baratheons, those scumbags. Okay, now we've actually got a threat to deal with. Fine. Plot to kill. 49%. I think we can take her out. With a little bit of clever maneuvering here, we might be able to do this. Oh, except everybody hates us. Of course they do. Yeah, no, this is not going to... I think we're just going to have to fight her when she turns up. But honestly, what can she bring that can take us out? She's a single lady with 69 prestige. We've got, more importantly, 17,000 men. I'm not confident she's going to be able to stop us. Monfred Durrandon has demanded a trial by combat. Oh, wait. Was that not Monfred Durrandon? But he's our rival. He was called Monfred, right? It was a Durrandon, right? Am I going crazy? No, it was just a different dude entirely. Oh, well. Ronnet of Whitecliff is skilled at arms. He's got 30. This guy has 100. You are dead. Monfred has been slain. His final plan failed. There we go. Yeah, he stood in his own trial by combat, which is a little bit foolish, I think. Lord Raymond of Rainwood, welcome. You are a Stormlander, so I'm going to allow that. I'm not going to mess around with my Stormlander vassals, of course. He's dead. Oh my God, that could be good. Who's now in charge? Creighton Redfoot, a Vale man who's not particularly happy about us. I'll be honest with you. But we could just offer to join his war and then do nothing. That's good. Long live the king. We don't want to piss him off too much. He's minus 34 opinion. I'll take that. That's the safe level of where I'd like to be with the Iron Throne. Knock knock. It's us again. We're here for blood and fire. Okay, round 5. I don't think this guy stands much chance at all, but we're going to give it a go. Who out of all these people have the best stats? We're going to take Daemon our Marshal. This is risky. breaking into the Citadel, steal their books again after so many times this has been happened before. I feel like they're probably on higher security. 62%, 72% chance of success. Wow, that's very high. We've convinced some servants to let us in, and winter is coming to an end. Failure. Oh my god. We escaped, though. We actually did escape. Wow, impressive. Still got the wound from the last time we invaded the Citadel. That wasn't from this time. I don't know how else we're going to do this. We could just risk opening the dragon. We could just crack it, huh? Although we do have to now go to every site of Dragonlore again and go for the round 2. Oh, man. Should we just risk it? But I can't think of any other way we're going to be able to do what we need to do. Short of some very clever political play that we're just not capable of. Like, this character is so garbage. What about... Why are they not... Please, have Babby. Stop this nonsense. She's got strong. Have Babby right now. Send her a gift. What? Does she hate us? -7. Not really. Send her a gift. Okay. That's the only thing I care about right now is ensuring that this... No. I'll do nothing for now. We've got to get an heir. We have to... a strong son would help out massively. I'll be... That would be huge for us. Okay. This is what I was concerned about. So, Monsoon wants a castle. Silver Sword. It's up in Drake's Grave. Should we just give it to him and just accept that he's... You know, he's landed now? I mean, it's better that than requesting the whole of Drake's Grave, which I'm not particularly surprised he didn't do. Lady Paramount, the owner of the Stormlands, now likes us a little bit more. That'd be pretty good. Hey, about that child, though. Oh, my God. She's 35 already. How long have they been married? They've been married years. Like decades, right? This is very unlucky. What else can we do to help assist that? I mean, we're a family person, too, so I don't see why this is so unfortunate. I did what I said I wasn't going to do and imprison some Stormlander vassals, because I think... I think we want to get Summer Hall, right? I think that would be awesome to get that. So, let's focus on that one. We're just waiting for this guy to be able to afford his ransom here. He's got 33 gold. He's going to be in prison for quite a long time. I'm sorry, House Torlamu there. But you are... Oh, man. Paramount Boris the Bloody wants to paint a portrait of Boris the Bloody. Go for it, honestly. We're free. Okay, that's great. Because now we can actually... Okay, I'm happy to be a little more ambitious with how we want to do things now. Let's make sure that all of our High Lords in our realm are, of course... It's a real shame that the shields don't show up. Are members of our religion. Oh, God, what's going on there? Pickle Juice and Pearl are joined in marriage. That's going to cause some issues when one High Lord inherits just about bloody everything. Lord Kristen of Redwatch. Somehow, Stormlanders have re-inherited the Redwatch. So, we want to incite you to revolt. Somehow. Well, we're going to have to wait a while before we can do that. But that's one for our kill list. So, let's put you on the watch list. The red watch list. What about you? You are still a Stormlander. You are still a Stormlander. I think that's the only one we've got to worry about right now, huh? Shipbreaker Bay is obviously ours. We won't worry about that. What about Wendwater? You have a large, huge tract of land. Massey's Hook is ours. So ideally, we want to get either this guy or this guy to rebel. Who's the highest? I remember seeing this last episode. 60%. And then... I stopped this specifically last episode, didn't I? Because... we were so dishonorable that if it failed, we'd have been in a real problem. Everybody wants to join, though, thank God. So we'll send out some gold, because this is probably a little bit more valuable than Summer Hall immediately. We'll get rid of one of our high lordships, which means people will just like us more. Send an envoy to her. Ram, has she stopped that bloody plot yet? Trying to get us fabricated truth. Yeah, she stopped it. All right, we don't have to worry about that. I think we'll keep the High King on side a little bit more. Let's start swaying Creighton again. Wonderful. There you go. She was touched by our gift, and now we'll start working on this guy instead to ensure that we're not going to lose all of our realms horribly. Shall we start fabricating claims elsewhere, then? My only concern with that is that the game has basically stopped us dead in our tracks from expanding anymore because they have medium realm authority. If we could get that down to low, Council's not allowed to vote on it. We'd have to make, like, a faction or something. See if anybody's willing to join. Let's see if the people... want lower crown authority, and my God, is that a good start already getting the Vale to back us? 40% chance? Oh my God, it worked. Oh my God, it actually worked. Because he's a traitor, because he's committed provable treason, according to us, we can revoke it. Excellent. Another high lordship to give out there. Sweet. Well, that was unexpected. Deploy a new courtier. And let's go for, again, as per usual, our Lord Treasurer. Excellent. He's okay. He's not too bad at all. And then we'll give you the High Lordship of Massey's Hook. Welcome aboard. Another Stormlord there. And, of course, marry you off pretty immediately there, so we're not losing. Can we just arrange marriage between him? Thank you. And then anybody will do. She'll do. She's okay. House Hasty. She's highborn. Skilled steward, just, greedy, diligent, kind. She'll do. There you go. Perfect. Nice. Okay. Well, that's dealt with yet another issue we had right there. She is a traitor. We'll keep the information to myself. We don't need to... We could have imprisoned her and obviously revoked or ransomed her out to get some gold out of it. But I feel like now that we've brought peace to the realm, we've managed to get everything back together this episode. It'd be a real shame to start throwing it all away again. Because now we're in the position where, like I said, we can take some more risks. Do nothing for now. We're fine. Hey, a child. If you want to do something, how about character right here? How about Lord Paramount Hale? Why is their fertility so low? Nothing is affecting that, right? Deceitful, ambitious is fine, ruthless is fine, diligent is fine, trusting is fine. None of these affect fertility. She's got higher fertility. Is it because she's on the council? She's in Storm's End to scheme. So she's in Storm's End. I have no idea what's causing this. I think it's time we try and get lower crown authority, because with lower crown authority, we can keep expanding the Stormlands and get a lot more power. So that way, even if the dragon plan doesn't work, which it really is not, we're going to be in a good situation outside of that, because we can just take the rest of the Kingsland, start working on the Northern Kingsland, maybe push out into Dawn if we really feel like it. So Descent, in King's Landing, let's swap out our Spymaster, because I don't know if that contributes to her maybe not being able to have kids, because it certainly seems that bloody way. Oh, Alysanne of the North, Alysanne Stark wants to invite us to Winterfell. Sure, we'll go to Winterfell, absolutely. Let's see what we can... See if we can't go on a nice journey and learn one or two things from the whole tournament mechanic. And immediately she's pregnant. Maybe it was because she was a councillor. I kind of want to char in for it and look at their fertility, see if there's something going on in the background, like a mechanic I just don't know about. But I don't think that's the case. I think it was just because she was on the council. This might be a clever play. We are the leader of the Lower Crown Authority in the Iron Throne. People hate us. If we leave, she becomes the leader of Lower Crown Authority in the Iron Throne. Then we rejoin. People will be wanting to join this because they like her. She's another Faith of the Seven High Lord. I believe this might be a better play to encourage more people, and it's worked immediately, so clearly I was onto something there, to get more people to join it. We have people in support of it, so the more people that join it, the more people are more likely to join. Now with her at the head of it, this could work a lot better, and we had a son called Boris. Boris Durrandon, you will do, and I have to focus everything on making sure this kid is educated decently, because I can't afford to have yet another generation of garbage characters. Alright, why was that particular lady good at educating him? What are you good at? She's a very, very good fighter, like an insanely good fighter. But I think I'd prefer someone who is, as per usual, diligent, patient, that type of thing. So let's type in diligent, see what we can bring up. Diligent, patient, you are both. You will do then. He's got kind of garbage traits outside of that, but honestly, I'm looking at Simona here. Kind, gregarious, diligent poet, she'll do. Why not? You take care of him for a while, and we'll see if we can't try and save the next generation or give us a decent fighting chance. Well, just so I was imprisoning characters there, the game decided to completely crash, so it turns out if you press the backers button, it will just completely break the game, so I'm being very careful not to do that. But we got very, very lucky with some of these imprisonments, so hopefully that will pay for a little bit more of the Summer Hall Fund. We got anyone else we can imprison very quickly? Just to double check the list again, because I'm being careful not to click on the wrong button. No, we are good. Alright, that's a lot of people to ransom out. It's only 30 gold, but I mean, some of these people we can't. Oh, one guy escaped. That's fine. Let him rot. And goodbye. It's not, again, it's not a huge amount, but it's better than nothing here. And we can ransom this guy off as well. Let her rot, let her rot. The rest we're just waiting for them to actually be able to afford their own ransom here. Thank you. And we got a new righteous imprisonment on this guy. Nice. Thank you. He's got 10 gold, so it's going to be a while before he's allowed to get himself out of prison there. Why not? Honestly, why the hell not? It's for the good of the realm, so I can't argue with that. Plus, Summerhall seems like it'd be a really nice place just to get. While at the tournament, I was listening to some of the lesser lordlings describe how he collected tithes from his serfs. Nice game one stewardship, that's pretty great. So he is slowly becoming slightly more skilled here. I mean, he's still a terrible character, but this isn't bad. 11, 12, 8, 15, 11. He barely struggled to break 10 in a stat last time, so this has definitely been a big improvement episode all around, especially dealing with all that dishonor too. That was a couple of generations of dishonor we had to deal with also. So now that that's gone, our next generation should be a nice clean slate that we don't have to worry about. I don't think we're going to be able to hatch the dragon with this guy either. But my god, I think... Why don't we do it? Let's flip over to the scholarship focus. We need to wait another... Okay, we need to wait another 10 months before we can do that. 10, 9 months to do that. Get onto the scholarship focus, build the observatory, move along with that one, and then get part of the Citadel. That, in theory, might allow us to steal one or two of more books. Maybe a little bit easier. I don't really know. But it's being really kind of annoying with the... we're just getting incredibly unlucky. That's the truth to it. We're being insanely unlucky when it comes to the artifact theft system. I've never seen it like this before. It's pretty nuts. Another comment I saw that I do agree with quite a lot. Let's give House Baratheon, who are actually doing quite well, 7 living members now. We've got to make sure they're all married off, obviously, and ensure that they're still carrying on with their dynasty. Let's arrange marriage between her and matrilineally to, I don't know, Ronit. He seems pretty good. They're saying no. Why? It's a matrilineal marriage. What about Dennis, then? There you go. You can have Dennis Durrandon, a distant relative. You are more than welcome to take him into account. So she is... Wait. So this person is our aunt's daughter, so our cousin, correct? She's now marrying our very, very distant relative, Gallad, our great-grandfather's grandson. So our also distant cousin, but quite far on the other side of the family, I guess. Wait, no, if it's our great-grandfather's grandson... That's like our second cousin? I don't know. It depends on the generations. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. Because we're ensuring that that house is alive. Now, the other thing people have asked for is granting them the Valyrian Steel Sword, Stranger's Mercy. Because Krakenfire, as many of you have pointed out quite rightly, is being overwritten by Stranger's Mercy. The game doesn't realize that this exists as a weapon. Stranger's Mercy we inherited very, very long time ago as our first character. Well, our second character inherited it from his mother's side of the family. Krakenfire is, of course, the original, the OG, the one we gathered from Valyria ourselves and reforged into that mace. So we'll give Stranger's Mercy to House Baratheon as their ancestral steel sword to ensure that that Valyrian and Durrandon Stormland combination, the connection there is still strong. Honored Lord Paramount. Fine, I do like this for the sake of the continued prosperity of the realm. I'll agree to support any faction of yours. Ooh, why? I don't know how that's happened, but it has happened. We are now up to 30, so we can actually just straight up demand it. If we demand it, though, I have a feeling we would lose. What have we got? 33.8% of Legion's strength. So he would be at 60, so he would have roughly 100,000 men. With some clever planning, we could win that. But I'm not happy about it. If we add another High Lord, if we had 4 of the 7 kingdoms, that gives us the majority. I'm surprised Dawn is... Oh, she's too young to really give a shit. And he really, really likes him, huh? Like, really likes him a lot, because he made him the Warden of the West. And the North and the South. Are you joking me? So House Westerling are basically in his pocket. The Tullys, I don't think particularly... Yeah, they're indifferent, but they don't obviously want to lose their heads in a war. If we could just get a little bit more backing, I'd be comfortable doing this. And another round of imprisonment. This actually might be the final time we need to do this before we can build up Summerhall. Holy shit, that was a lot of people. Huh? We got 10 prisoners. Ransom all off. 131 gold. Oh my god, we're almost done. And there may be, chances are, there are going to be people or 2 people that are being ransomed off to the same person. So, in theory, sure, gain leverage on him. If we get him into our faction as well, then I'd be willing to actually launch this demand. Because that way we could expand the Stormlands. Ooh. Support your faction when the time comes. Oh, man. So, what happens now, then? If we fire it, does he... Oh, he's in. 4 of the 7 kingdoms want it to happen. Oh, man. I think we wait for succession. Although, if we wait for succession, I think we do it. No shameful attempt to blackmail has not succeeded. No matter how many corrupted souls you have enticed to help carry out your plan, I will not give in without a fight. I would rather die defending what is rightfully mine. Declares war on me. Of course, not really much of a surprise here. Jeremy the Gallant Westerling, join them. The Reach? Join me, Reach. Send him a gift. Send him a gift. Get him on board. What about Dawn? Send him a gift. I know that we were almost able to afford Summerhall, but hopefully you guys will understand. I think this is far more important. They don't have a huge amount of men in King's Landing. So this could be very good. If we can cut off these 7,000 men coming down, that would be very important to the war. This is winnable. Oh my god, this is winnable. So the Trident and the Vale have both backed us, and the North. So it's very much the North. We're waiting on... So the Westlands are our enemy. If the Reach agreed to join us, we've won this. And we've got people joining us because they think it's a just war. This is big. This could be it. Let them rot. This person wants to ransom themselves out from prison. Now, don't forget, we've also got 800 gold to fall back on. He's dead. Oh my god. Now the Reach actually genuinely might join us. I accept your offer, another 10 gold. So this means if things start going terribly, we can spend our 800 gold not on Summerhall, even though I'd love to do that, but instead on ensuring stability in the... What are they doing? This is an impressive battle plan. Can't say I expected it personally, but yeah, no, that was good. You didn't want those 7,000 men, huh? Just thought you wanted to kill them dead. Fair enough. Whatever. I'll let the Iron Throne do it. Are they seriously moving down as well? You fools. You absolute fools. They're just feeding us men. That was the High Septum. We can win this. I think I've got this in the bag. Holy shit, this is big, because it means the Stormlands can once again start expanding. They're running. Oh, cowards. Alright, King's Landing, here we are. Should we just hunt down their troops? I think that's a safer bet. Because if the Reach do decide to, and in fact I believe they have, haven't they? Oh no, the Reach are at war with the Iron Islands. So that's going to keep both of them out of the war. Honestly, that might be best, because as it stands right now, I think we've got this. Without needing either of them to join. And if they did, that would provide, if they both joined it, that might provide a slight issue for us. Obligate the vassal. 18,000 men. We have 28,000 right here, because the Vale have joined us. Thank you, the Vale. Kill these Westerlings. Take them down, because that is the last of their armies. And we've got to prevent them coming together. This is good. This is big. He's taken the... Oh my god, another one's died. The Civil War is just wiping them out. We'll do nothing for now. 97% war score. I think if we grab King's Landing, that's it, isn't it? I think we just need to siege anything at this point, and that's it. Unbelievable. Can we assault that? Yeah, because in the Game of Thrones, what, it's 8. Oh, we've got it. 100% war score. That's massive. The Civil War is over. It took no time at all and was insanely easy. Oh, I can't believe that didn't count as home territory. That's annoying. But now it means we can expand and they can't stop us. Holy shit. Advisor. You're goddamn right, Advisor. We've once again proven the power of the Stormlords there. Man, I can't believe that. That was so easy. This is huge. With this episode, we've brought stability to the realm. We've almost got enough money. I would love to start building Summer Hall as well. If we could do that this time, that would be huge. And that's all it took. Lady Jinna and her plotting has finally provided all the gold we need for Summer Hall. My god, that took a long time, and this is probably not the greatest investment we could have gone for. But holy shit, that's cool, huh? That's massive. I think that's a big achievement we've got here. And of course, there might be some treasures still left behind. So what we need to do now then is send our Lord Treasurer to oversee construction. Also send him a gift to keep him happy. And then pray that this colony doesn't fall into ruin. Otherwise, that's 1,000 gold gone. So now we've got to hope we kind of micro things a little bit better. I think before we completely call it for today, we can try once more, can't we? We can. Please, blood and fire. He's not got it equipped, so it might be easier. Send our Marshal. Marshal's got 24. Let's do it. I've got a good feeling about this one. This is it. Finally, we can get the book. We can hatch the dragon. We've brought stability to the realm. 68, do it. Let her rot. We're in. Oh my god. You managed to evade most patrols till you come outside the treasury. 2 ball guards stand between you and your prize. We're in the library. We can... 73% chance of success. Pose as a servant. Give them poison drinks. We failed once again. My god. You're shitting me. These books will end the dynasty. Are you shitting me? Lord Paramount Boris II, merely 4 years old. Out the window, and then... Small private funeral will suffice. He didn't do anything good with his life besides make the realm. Oh, God. Well, look, we've got a fresh slate. We've got a very legitimately fresh slate here. To sign a Guardian. It's a sign a better Guardian than him, though, because he's probably garbage. A diligent, patient. Simona is still very good. Let's get her to look after us. Let's make sure that our council is set up so you can be performing statecraft. He likes us, so this is pretty good. Master at Arms is a skilled fighter, so let's have you training children. Spy Master, she likes a lot, and she's fairly skilled. And our Maester, of course, can serve our court. Get you proselytizing. What a horrible end. The life and times of Lord Paramount Hale started as the hated lord, rose to power and redeemed himself by empowering the minor lords of the realm, gave the power back to the people and overthrew the tyrant king. At least that's the stories they're writing about. And then died tragically in an accident at the Citadel. He just wanted to take a book out of the library and fell out of a window. Very tragic. Thank you for watching. This has been a weird episode. I was very worried that we weren't going to achieve anything there, but absolutely, I think we've done probably the most important thing we've done the entire campaign, which was restore the ability to expand the realm out. So next episode, we are absolutely going to grab as much friggin' land as possible. Thank you to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Baniel, Sidini, Conspire T, Crazy Pack, Crosis, Danny Good, Donald, Eric B, Escape, Fakuna Vasquez, Fungus King, Harik, Heydog, Jimbo, Josh Lindin Tesla, Michael Mullen, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Necrofilm, Pelvis Presley, Sir Thor the Swede, Toby Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Bacchus Bacchus, and Zazzy7011 for the support the Insanity Loves on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support for the channel. It's much appreciated. And a big shout as well to Asaro, Adam Person, Andrew Wilson, Betimus Max, Sidini, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Connie 2 and 7, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Demar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, Icy the Great, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Ewan DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Ear, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Luana Thomas, Matthew, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Nixie, Pan Samu, Smirtworm. Did I say Panther Pearl? I apologise if I didn't. I was reading my list and then something went horribly wrong there. Panther Pearl, The Insane Pickle, Will Wade, Wolfie, and CK2. Thank you all for your support.